Hello metal refiners. So my new cell is starting to work wonders. This is the one where I've got the stainless steel plate in the bottom. I've got protection on the anode so it doesn't melt away fast this time. I'm using pure copper, my copper, to cement out all the copper, and as you can see it's starting to really build up. So this smaller cell is working efficiently. As you can see, I've got a good current draw on it. That's consistent, that's been consistent all night. I just have to give it a stir just to make sure that I'm not getting any stratification of the metal in the bottom of the bowl and not cementing out onto these copper plates. Now, with all this huge surface area, this is working out very well and giving me great efficiency. So I'll get it on top of a heater, and that way we can start to move the liquid and make sure it's mixing around, and we might speed up the reaction a little bit more, you know. I'm always in for something new, so let's give it a crack. Just want to give a big shout out to Hill 13, who's actually trying some of my methods and will basically help everybody out in getting a better result at the end of the day. So go and have a look at his channel. Got some very interesting concepts like I have. Okay, so here's the overview. I've just placed it on top of my oven. Got this at Goodwill, so it's going to heat it up, cause a bit of convection currents and mix the liquid. And also it should speed up the reaction of the electrolysis. Now, the liquid I have here is on the stronger end. I've used far more ammonium persulfate than what I normally do, but I want to erode this copper, increase the speed of it. We'll get into that technical side later on, but yeah, just to see what results we get out of this straight away. I want to see if this is worth continuing with or whether it's going to end up on the junk pile, but I think this is a go of this one. This one seems to be working very well, and if I can add some more cathodes around the edge here, I may even plate out more copper. So, super efficient refining cell. It seems to be working. Let's get some more time on it and see what goes. So you can see it is starting to reduce, and as long as it's all got contact with the plate, it's going to keep pulling that copper out. So I keep pushing it down to the plate. Try not to make too many currents in there. I don't want the small particles floating around. But yeah, lots of lovely blue liquid. The copper seems to be making its way out. Make a bit of convection so it all spins into the bottom. Now remember, this is all experimental. This is new, this one. I just want to see how it goes, see what merits it actually has, and see how much copper we are plating out. Now, if this evaluation version does work, ding, that's my oven, I will be starting another cell and taking all the weights and measuring exactly what's going on. So I'll turn that oven back on again, get some heat into this dish, and yeah. Okay, on closer inspection I found that the growth of copper is not that great where the electrode was closest to the anode material. So I've moved it up, I've adjusted it a bit. We'll see how that progresses over time. Yeah, it's not giving me the growth that I'm looking for. This one, also a little bit flaky. So we're going to need a lot more surface area. That's going to be the next step. I'm going to address that this afternoon. So stay tuned for further details once I complete that operation. So I've got all this black material in the bottom. People are saying, yeah, okay, what are you going to do with that? How can you refine that and see what's there? Well, I like the QPEL process. It is much more efficient. You lose less precious metals than actually melting the metal itself. So I think I'll give that a crack. There won't be much copper in there, and that's going to take the copper out, everything else, and just leave me with silver, gold and platinum group metals. Just added a piece of copper to increase the surface area, just to see how we go, and my little test piece here will also add to the surface area. So we'll give this a crack. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow and we'll see exactly how much copper we're plating out. Thank you very much and have a grand day.